Guys, I don't know about you, but I've really been missing Smiling Friends these past few weeks. I'm pretty sure I've gone back and watched seasons 1 and 2 like 4 times at this point. And after seeing the credits roll, I'm left with one question. Who's Charlie's uncle? Like, I know he's one of the funniest running gags on the show, but who is he? Well, if you haven't figured it out by now, that's what we're going to try and get to the bottom of today. Real quick, be sure to like and subscribe, and let's get into it. While we haven't seen as much of Charlie's extended family as we have Pim's, I think they've given us just enough info to get a good idea on who this dude is. The first time we ever hear of Charlie's uncle is in the season 1 episode, Mr. Frog. While at the firing range, Charlie drops this piece of lore.
Alright, that didn't go as well as it could have. What should we do now, Charlie?
What's up? Oh, yeah. I had an uncle who killed an entire family in a gruesome drunk driving accident, and he gave away one of those giant check things, and it was totally fine after that.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Charlie. But yeah, maybe that could work.
So now we know 3 things for sure. He likes cars, knows how to party, and he's loaded. There's no way an average Joe could write a check that giant. At least I can't anyway. Later in the same episode, we learn Charlie's uncle takes sleeping pills.
Charlie, what did you give him?
My uncle had some sleeping pills laying around to help him sleep at night after he rammed his car into a crowd of people.
Your uncle seems to get into lots of car accidents.
Yeah, he loves his cars. He loves his cars.
While not groundbreaking info, as about 18% of the US population is popping Ambiens, the next time we hear about Charlie's uncle is in the season 2 episode, The Boss Finds Love, when the gang is doing research at Charlie's apartment.
Awesome hashtags. Maybe we're wrong about her, you guys. Nobody evil would do that.
What is this thing? Throw this away.
I can't, man. It's not mine. I'm just holding on to it for my uncle until he gets out of the hospital.
Hello, Adam.
Ew.
You're right, Charlie. Jumbo really came through.
Hold on, it's fine.
I knew it was gonna do that.
You're fine. Let's just go kill the boss's wife.
Jesus Christ.
Going off Tara's boot up, we'll assume Charlie's uncle is named Adam. Charlie also dropped this info nugget that he's been in the hospital. So be sure to leave a comment on this video wishing Charlie's uncle a speedy recovery. We get another reference to Charlie's uncle in the episode Charlie, Pim, and Bill versus the Alien.
Everyone stand back.
That's a theremin, dude.
What?
Yeah, no, my uncle used to have one of these when he was in his band, the Red Gapers.
Oh, I didn't know I could do that.
Not much of a clue, but at least we know he's musically inclined. The final reference we get is in the season 2 finale. Pim finally turns green.
Well, maybe I didn't explain death right. If only we had someone who was really good at that. Does your uncle still know?
Yep, he does. Oh, yes, he does. I am 10 steps ahead of you, Pim. Hey there, Rotten. How's it going, man? So Pim here tells me he might have freaked you out a little bit by explaining the horrifying concept of death to you. But not to worry, because we have the perfect person here to explain to you how death is nothing to be afraid of.
Hey, Rotten! It's me, man! It's Bill Nye, the, science guy, man!
So Charlie's uncle somehow knows Bill Nye. Let's put a pin in that and circle back to it later. So right now you're probably thinking, we didn't learn too much from Charlie's lore dumps, except this dude is maybe named Adam. Fortunately, the well hasn't run dry yet, because if we hop over to the Smiling Friends wiki, we can pick up a few more kernels of knowledge. 1. Charlie's uncle's last name is Dompler. 2. He's the son of Charlie's paternal grandma, the same grandma he encountered in hell.
Oh, my beautiful grandson.
Grandma, what are you doing here?
Oh, I cursed and said, damn, in 1958 when I saw your grandfather being shot in the head by that rotten burglar.
That seems a little bit unreasonable. I don't think you should be in hell for that. Grandma, you wouldn't happen to know where I can find Satan, would you?
Oh, of course. Just go down that scary hole right there. You'll find him at the bottom circle of hell.
Oh, sweet. Thanks, Grandma.
Oh, you should have a scrumptious piece of hard candy for the journey, Charlie. Here you go.
Oh, no, thank you, Grandma. I'm fine. Thank you, though.
More for me.
Other than Charlie's grandma being the throat goat, we learn that Grandpa Dompler died at some point in 1958, meaning the latest Charlie's uncle could be born is in 1959. This is actually very helpful. Now, I know we've covered a lot of ground, so let's reiterate what we've learned so far. Adam Dompler was born in the mid to late 50s. At some point in his life, he accrued a large fortune, large enough to buy cars, creepy robots, and pay off the victims of his DUIs. He was in a band where he played the theremin. He's had some degree of PTSD-induced insomnia, and he's had a potentially lengthy stay at the hospital, which isn't uncommon for a guy in his 60s. But anyway, now you know who else was born in the mid-50s? William Sanford Nye, aka
Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Do I think they were childhood friends? No. But I do believe they were college buddies. See, for Charlie's uncle to be well off enough to be writing giant checks, he probably got a pretty good education. And Nye's alma mater of Cornell University fits the bill perfectly.
I mean, I'm not threatened by him. I went to Cornell. You ever heard of it?
And that's about all I've got. Hopefully in Season 3 of Smiling Friends we get more lore from Mr. Adam Dompler. But until then, be sure to like and subscribe. See you on the next Randograph.